if you run or are planning to run a growth marketing agency in the year 2025, the chances are that for you to scale it anywhere, 30, 40, 50, 100,000 a month, you're gonna have to compete, you know? You are gonna have competitors and you're gonna have to go against them and beat them and win them and be better than them for you to actually make it work. Because if you don't, and if you just keep getting absolutely destroyed by your competition, if they get all the clients, if they have all the good working campaigns, if they get all the money, you're gonna be left with nothing. You're gonna be just sitting there, your dick in your hand, sad, binging Iman Gut's videos. You know, it's like, that's what's gonna happen, sorry. So yeah, in this video, I'm gonna go over like the number one thing, the number one concept or number one strategy or approach that you need to use when you are competing in the year 2025, you know, and this is applicable to any market. So the markets that are really saturated, there's a lot of competition, there's a lot of similar offers, and it also applies to the markets where there really isn't any competition. And it actually is really based on this because these markets should be approached in a different way. So yeah, we're gonna go through that. It's gonna be super exciting if you run a growth marketing agency. So you do like lead gen, ads, creatives, copywriting, email marketing. This is gonna be perfect for you. And obviously, if you're wondering now, what the fuck this dude with a funny dumb accent and shitty pronunciation, this turned into a self-deprecation fucking cuckold fest. My bad. But yeah, if you're thinking why I'm talking about this, it's like over the past 2.5 years, we've worked with over 500 growth marketing agencies, helped them scale to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100,000, 120,000 a month. We scaled our own agency and consulting business to over 7 figures, made our clients tens of millions of dollars through this stuff. So this is like the number one concept that we look at when we start working with someone, no matter if it's a done for you client or done with you client consulting or whatever. We always look at this first because this is going to dictate how we approach the campaigns, what kind of funnels we need to build. Do we even need to build funnels? What do we say in our headlines? What kind of offers? What kind of pricing? All of these things. It pretty much impacts everything. It's really fundamental. So that's why I wanted to share this with you. But yeah, also, if you are a long-term subscriber, an absolute stud, aka, you might have seen that I haven't been on YouTube for the past like 2 months. I haven't been uploading much, and the reason for that is really simple. I have been working on the third iteration or variation of Agent Velocity. So if you know, we have this consulting company, Agent Velocity. This is the logo, super cool. And we pretty much help growth marketing agencies scale. I was just knee deep in that stuff, creating our new offer, creating new SOPs, team, coding like a custom built platform, redoing all the modules, fucking working a lot on that. So that's why I wasn't here. I was just making sure that it's really good because we have a pretty crazy guarantee. And also a shameless plug, before we even get into the video, if you are a growth marketing agency and you want to add $10,000 into the monthly recurring revenue in the next 16 weeks, go check out agentsvelocity.io. The link is also in the description. There's a video that shows you all the pricing, guarantees, all that stuff. And yeah, we have a crazy guarantee. If you don't get the results, you don't pay. It's really good stuff. So go check it out. Book a call, blah, 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 whatever. And now that we got the intro done, I'm gonna shut my lights. I want to be in the darkness. I'm a fucking Myro goblin. I'm a whiteboard goblin. So yeah, here's the whiteboard that we're going to be looking at. Here's the stuff that we're going to be looking at today. So first of all, before we get into it, I just want to make it extremely clear that this concept of market sophistication isn't, I didn't come up with it. Not even close. I didn't create it. This is originally created by the one and only, the GOAT, Eugene Schwartz. And yeah, fucking, he created this like, I think 1960s. And at least I think that it's like one of the most important, if not the most important marketing and business concept out there. You know, it's super fucking important. So all credit goes to Eugene. I have just taken this and I have applied it to our cold email campaigns, our offers, our agent scaling stuff. So I just want to give you my perspective on how to use this, because once again, I think this is the most important concept in business. If I could only use one thing in copywriting and marketing, this would be the thing. And also, if you haven't read Breakthrough Advertising, go read this shit. I think this is like what is it? Yeah, 125. You can get it for free, of course. You can pirate it, but don't pirate shit. That's like a rat behavior. Don't be a fucking rat. Bad karma, not good energy. So go and just buy it. It's gonna be the highest ROI investment that you can make in your life. This is the best book ever created on planet Earth. Just breakthroughadvertising.com or whatever the fuck. But yeah, so pretty much what the concept of market sophistication states is that markets have different levels of sophistication. Pretty fucking simple. So here on the left side, we have the level of market sophistication. So the taller the box is, the higher the sophistication is, And then when we go right, it means that the time, amount, or quality of buying experiences increases, And as the levels increase, the skepticism of your prospect increases. So here we can see, like we have level 1, which pretty much means that the market is completely new. There's a really low amount of time that the offer has existed or a similar offer has existed. There's really small amount of players in the market, so there's really no competition. And there's people haven't really had buying experiences buying this thing. So just for the sake of example, let's use cold email lead generation as an example. When you find a new market where no one has ever sold cold email lead generation, you're going to be here on level 1. This is the birth of the market. No one has ever heard about cold email lead generation, or maybe they have, but they have never been offered it in their niche. And they're not super educated. And because of this, they don't really have much skepticism. There's no competition, there's no offers. They just don't fucking know. So these markets still exist. Like a great example, a few years ago when I started doing cold email lead generation in the Finnish market, I started doing it in Finland. There was 0 people doing it. There was 0 cold email lead generation guys out there. Zero competitors. So when I went in there, no one had fucking ever heard about this. So this was the birth of the market. And then as time goes on, like we go from level 1, level 2, like if you're in level 1 and you're absolutely crushing it, you're growing, you're getting sick clients, people are going to start noticing that. They're like, what the fuck, this guy's doing cold email lead generation and making a lot of money. Let me get a piece of that pie, man. Let me get into that. So then like these people start noticing it and they start competing with you, and you move into level 2, and level 3 and level 4. And the more competitors, more offers there are in the market, the more skeptical people get. Yeah, of course, the more skeptical they are, the harder it is to fucking sell. So this is pretty much why the levels of market sophistication has been created, so you can identify what level you are at and do your marketing correctly, Because if you do level 1 marketing in a level 4 market, you're going to get absolutely fucked, and vice versa. If you do level 4 marketing in a level 1 market or level 2 market, once again, you're going to get fucked. You're not going to make any money. It's not going to work. So it's going to be really important to be able to identify what market you are in. So for most offers out there that have existed for a few years, like marketing offers, we're going to be mainly being here like level 3, level 4. Like if you're in a general market, you're selling to SaaS, you're selling to fucking whatever companies in like US, like you're going to be mostly here like level 3, level 4. But there's still markets here in like level 1, level 2, like smaller European countries. The Asian market is really untapped. The African market is really untapped with a lot of this marketing stuff. So a lot of it is like level 1 or level 2. There really isn't players in this market. But what I want you to first think about or first look at is look at your own niche, and just look at it and think, okay, how much competition there is. Level 1 is that there's no competition. Level 2 means that there's like almost no competition. There's like few people you are competing against. Level 3 is like when you already have tens of competitors. People are like have been getting these offers already a lot. And level 4 when there's like a fuck ton of competition, like if you look at like email marketing for e-commerce, we're like level 4 or level 5. So why this is important is like I said, you have to match your marketing to the level that you are in. So let's just walk through this levels step by step and what the marketing is going to look like there. So first, level 1. If you go into a market where there's no competition, so let's say you find like a completely blue ocean. Let's say you have like a unique language advantage. Let's say you speak, I don't know, let's say you speak like fucking Turkish. I think that's the language they speak in Turkey. Let's say you speak Turkish. Is that right? Turkey language. Yeah, Turkish. Boom. So, bro, I'm gonna look fucking retarded making a Google search on the video. But yeah, so let's say you speak Turkish and you know the Turkish market really well and you are Turkish yourself, whatever. And you identify that, hey, In Turkey, these B2B companies don't really get offered lead generation cold email stuff. Like there's really no one offering cold email to these Turkish companies. Let me get in on that. Let me go make a change on that. Let me go introduce this new offer or this new thing, this market, and you start selling cold email lead generation in the Turkish market. You're gonna have no competition. No one's ever heard of this, so you're gonna be at level 1. This is the birth of the market. And here pretty much what you do is you just make any claim. You know, it's a new thing. No one has ever heard of it. As long as it's a good offer, like you can just make any claim. And I don't mean that make any claim that like promise them fucking, hey, I'm gonna make fucking $1 trillion for you in a day. Like I mean that you don't have to make any big bold claims. You don't have to introduce unique mechanisms. You don't have to do any special fairy dust magic. You know, it's gonna be just really powerful on its own because you're the first one into the market. You know? So yeah, just make any claim. Hey, I will generate you leads. I will use cold email and generate you leads. That's the offer that you're gonna be running there. Nothing else. If you go above and beyond, you're just gonna confuse these people. You know, the new offer is in itself just a fucking like a confusing thing for them because they have never heard of it. So you don't want to add any more complexity to it. Just say, hey, I'll offer you some leads. Boom. You're going to do that for a while. You're going to do it for a month, 2 months, 6 months. And suddenly people are going to be being aware of that. And they say, hey, this guy is fucking making bank in the Turkish market. We want to get into that, get in on that as well. So we're going to start getting your first few competitors. So here, pretty much what you're just going to be competing on is the size of the claim. If you are saying, hey, I'm gonna get you some more leads, and your competitor starts saying, hey, I'm gonna get you 5 leads in a month, for you to beat them on level 2, you're just gonna say, hey, I'm gonna get you 10 leads. Then the other person is gonna say, I'm gonna get you 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100. And this is how these like fucking crazy claims come up. Like people come up with these crazy claims. Like sometimes if you look at like e-commerce, Facebook ad agencies, like you see sometimes on their landing page, like, hey, we get you a 10x ROAS in 3 days. It's like, man, that's not fucking possible. But yeah, you just make a bigger claim. And of course, once again, this has to be completely backed by like actual like good service delivery. So you can't say that you're gonna get them 20 leads a month if you can only get them 10. So from like the business development perspective or product development perspective, you also, as you are engaging in this competition, you also have to be just working on how to make your own offer better or how you can deliver more leads to your clients. So if you are able to deliver 5 leads a month and you get a new competitor and they start saying, hey, I'm gonna get you 10 leads a month, for you to actually compete with them, you have to figure out how you can start getting 15 or 20 leads a month to your clients. That's gonna be your number one thing. And then of course, showing that in your marketing. Level 3, so this is pretty much like where market starts maturing a bit more, you know? Like people have already heard all of these big claims. They've already heard like, I'll get you 100 leads in a day, whatever. They've heard all of these bullshit claims and they don't believe any of that shit, you know? Like they don't believe the claim. So you can make the biggest claim in the world. They're not gonna believe that because they've already heard it a million times, you know? So now we have to introduce a mechanism that offers a logical reason why your claim is achievable, you know, because people don't believe the claims anymore. You need to have some proof. You need to have some logic behind it. Hey, the reason why we were able to get you 20 leads is because we use this process. You know, we use personalized cold emails, or we send targeted emails, or we have a better infrastructure, we can send more emails. We send you 1,000 emails a day, whatever. So you need to introduce a mechanism that offers a logical reason why a claim is achievable. And yeah, this is gonna go on for a while. It usually takes a long time for a market to go from level 3 to level 4. But once people once again have heard all the mechanisms, all of these fucking personalized cold emails and this and that and this and that, you have to create a better mechanism or an upgraded version of the previous mechanism. So an example of this. So if you look at the mechanism, you know, what the fuck is this? So if you look at like a mechanism or what it normally looks like to deliver results, you know? So this is like something that I've drawn multiple times, but I think it's super fucking important. Boom. So every single time when there's any transaction happening, any single time when anyone buys anything, it's because they want a transformation. There is 0 purchases made in this day and age, or in any day and age, where people are not looking for a transformation. If you are hungry, boom, you want the transformation of not being hungry anymore, so go to McDonald's, you know? Like that's why people buy McDonald's, because they want to go from hungry to not hungry, or from bored to not bored, you know? So there's like that transformation. So People are looking to, like, for example, if you're selling a cold email lead generation service, people are not generating enough of leads and they want to be generating X amount of leads. They want to be generating more leads. So for you to offer this transformation, for you to get them this transformation, you are going to have a process. You're going to first do thing X, thing Y, thing Z, thing A, B, and C, whatever. You are going to have a process. You're going to have steps that you take to take them from A to B. So for example, if you offer a cold email lead generation and you help people go from no outbound to generating 10 leads a month from outbound, you're first probably gonna identify their niche. Then you're gonna create a cold email infrastructure. Then you're gonna launch campaigns and write cold email copy. And then you're gonna do inbox management. That's your step, you know? So in level 3, this is pretty much what you're just gonna be using in your marketing. Hey, the reason why we are able to get you from A to B is because of this process. You're going to be showing these process steps. You're going to be showing them, hey, this is what we do. This is why we do this. This is how we do this. This is why we do this. This is why this is super fucking important. And you're going to be logically showing them that, hey, this is a legit process. And you're going to be making a logical argument why this process works so fucking well. But once people have been doing this for a while and all of your prospects have seen a bunch of these different versions of the mechanism, we have to once again upgrade this process. We have to make this process better. So how do we do that? Is we usually take one piece. You can take multiple pieces, but usually what we do is we take one piece and we just try to make it better. But of course, if you can do it for multiple steps of the process, it's going to be better. But for example, let's say here, the step process is identify niche, cold email infrastructure, write cold email copy, do inbox management. Maybe we can identify here that, hey, instead of just sending normal cold email campaigns, we can use Clay to do like, we can use Clay to do hyper personalization. We can do like crazy fucking personalized campaigns with Clay and it's gonna work better or something, I don't know, evergreen, streaming tables, whatever. You know, so then when we are competing against these people here, we're going to be competing against everyone's mechanism. We're going to be saying, hey, the reason why we can get you from A to B, the reason why we can get you from doing no outbound to 10 leads a month is because we have this process and our process is better than everyone else's because we actually use Clay and our emails are more personalized, you know? So because better tech or better process, better results, you know? Or here we can use AI inbox managers, or here we can have like a better cold email infra. We get better deliverability. But we are pretty much just showing the prospects that, hey, we have a better process than the average company in our industry, and that's why you should work with us, because our process is better, you're gonna get better results. And it doesn't always have to be like a better, like, it doesn't always have to mean that you're getting bigger results with a better process. It can also mean that it's faster or it's cheaper. Hey, we use AI inbox managers, and because AI inbox managers, we don't have to hire humans, so we can do this for cheaper for you. Or we can get you, we can do this faster for you because we don't need to train anyone to do it. Or we have cold email infrastructure that doesn't need the 14-day warm-up period, so we can start today instead of in 2 weeks. So we can get you faster results. You know, so you're pretty much just improving your process and improving parts of your fulfillment, so you can get bigger results, faster results, or cheaper results. You know, and that's the goal. So you're going to be pretty much just iterating on your mechanism and showing in your marketing why your mechanism is better than everyone else's. And then level 5, if you ever get to level 5, so level 5 is like big consumer, like soda, candy, running shoes, you know, like these are like so fucking like massive niches. There's like so much competition that these are like extremely skeptical, extremely sophisticated markets. So here, like the market's level of skepticism at the maximum, and they no longer believe in any mechanisms because they've heard all of them. So new advanced marketing strategies must be activated. So this is usually like identification or branding or whatever the fuck. But really rare, I have never really seen like a agency niche be in this stage, never. Or at least I haven't been able to identify it myself. So like the main thing to keep in mind here is just like identify what stage your company is in or your agency is working in, and tailoring your marketing towards that stage, because otherwise you're going to be completely doing the wrong shit. Like if you're going to be just making like random claims here and you're actually in a level 4 market when everyone else is competing on the mechanism and like upgraded version of the mechanism, obviously you're gonna fucking lose. But the same thing here is like if you're at a level 1 or level 2 market where people are just like getting introduced this new thing and they just care about the size of the claim, if you try to introduce some like super fucking cool mechanism that no one even understands, like once again, your market is gonna fall on deaf years, if that's the saying. No one's gonna fucking care, you know? So it's like extremely important to identify this stuff. And if you wanna learn more about it, I would check out Breakthrough Advertising by Eugene Schwartz. Also, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you run a growth marketing agency and you are doing over $3,000 a month, and you already have some experience with outbound, go check out the link below, agentsvelocity.io. We will add $10,000 to your monthly recurring revenue in the next 16 weeks, or you don't pay. And yeah, we are getting the first wave of people in. So we have like a really good price right now. It's gonna be going up in a few months probably when we get more feedback. Maybe in a few weeks, I don't know. So go check that out, book a call, like the video, blah, 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 blah. Thanks for watching, bye.